Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 22nd to the 28th. This is for Pisces Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific with your reading. Pisces, I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your readings. Now, Pisces, let's get to it. This is going to be a week. If you saw my last reading, you know that Mars went into Leo over the weekend and the Sun went into Gemini. We are officially in Gemini season. So what does this mean for you? First, there's a lot of love this week, okay? There's a lot of love, and I love that. A lot of self-love as well. Secondly, here's the thing. Mars in Leo, this is really, it's a very intense placement, okay? Mars, a planet of action, drive, ambition in one of the fieriest signs, Leo, all right? So this is a week where it's a lot about, being passionate about your passions, taking initiative for your passions, having a lot of confidence, being proud of who you are, how far you've come. Think about where you were a year ago. Think about where you are now. I mean, this is, it really is. And think about, just being proud of just where you are moving forward in your life. This is a game-changing week. It's especially coming after Jupiter moving into Taurus, okay? So Mars and Leo is going to be there for until July. So this is going to be pretty fiery, and this is in your 6th house, okay? So you may be really busy because 6th house is everyday activities. It really is your routines. It is, it's work, it's labor. If you own a business, if, you're a CEO of a company, it's hiring employees. It's there's a lot of activity going on there. The 6th house also rules health, so there may be changes in your health, or you may be a little bit more excited about doing something, maybe joining a yoga program, going to a yoga retreat, or doing something with your diet. But the Sun in Gemini is great too, and this is why I love this placement for you, because Gemini season for you, that's your 4th house. So that's just, think about all that, like sunlight, and the Sun in Gemini really is just like mental stimulation, and it's really just being outgoing and communicative, and so it's a great placement in your 4th house. It's in your 4th house, and so what that means, the 4th house rules your domestic sector, so it is with your relationships, okay? It is with your family. It is everything that has to do with home, all right? And so Venus is still in Cancer as well. Venus is still in Cancer in your 5th house. That's your house of pleasure. 5th house is the house of pleasure, love, romance, creativity, self-expression. Y'all are so creative, and even procreation, all right? So this is a very, very jam-packed week, and it is, as I said in my monthly forecast, May is one of the best months of 2023. It's how you make it, all right? It's how you make it. But there's a lot of stuff that was happening in May. We're coming to the close to May. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you for May 22nd to May 28th. Again, this is for Pisces, Sun and Rising. And if you want to read for your Moon, your Venus, all those other placements, you are absolutely more than welcome to. If you want more insight, more clarity into those areas of your life, go for it. Definitely go for it. So Pisces, let's go ahead and get started. One other thing, I want you to mark the Friday on your calendar. All right, it's a great day. Venus is exiling Uranus, and so, like I said, Venus is in Cancer right now in your 5th house of pleasure, of romance, love, all of that. And it's a day where just love is going to be in the air, right? Love is going to be in the air, and you may have some unexpected, really nice surprises. Uranus is the planet of surprises. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. Very interesting reading. It looks like you just want to get to the end of this journey. You want to start this new journey. Let's get started. You got the Knight of Swords. I love the Knight of Swords. I mean, we're talking Uhtred, son of Uhtred. This is someone who's bold, someone who's courageous. This is a very, very if you want to think about it, yeah, very Gemini, okay? Just that, remember, because the swords are the mental suit, right? And the knights is very active. They're all on a mission, right? So this is like, think about adding fire with oxygen, right? Because knights are fire, swords are air. Whoosh. right? And it's all up here. And so you could have had a moment where you were just like, all right, I'm in this, going after the things I want. Nothing can stop me now. And again, hey, this Knight of Swords, he's going into the storm. Nothing can stop you now. That Mars and Leo energy is going to be great for you. It's going to be great for you. All right. Now, you did get the Six of Pentacles. What I love about this is that it is one of my favorite cards, and it came up in the heart of your spread, which is sort of like the theme, the headline news of this week. This is all about generosity. This is all about gratitude. This is all about understanding the balance between giving and receiving. And when you understand that balance, you know, it really does fuel, if you think about gratitude, fuels the positive energies of this world, of this universe. It's, you know, one of the highest vibrations in the law of attraction. It's everything. Six, by the way, in the tree of life it's the heart of the tree of life. It's, you know, the middle pillar. It's beauty, it's harmony, it's all of that. And this is such a beautiful card, and I love this card. So if you are in a situation where you need support, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, it's there for you. Okay, some of y'all, a lot of Pisces, you're the ones that are going to be providing it. Okay, you will be providing it for others. And you know, this is again, it's all about that balance. I want you this week to spend some time thinking about that for you as well. All right, you do see that scale in the man's hand here. So when I say balance, it really is very, very important to consider. And when I say that, think about, am I giving, and not getting anything in return? Or am I waiting to receive and I'm not giving anything, right? So find that balance, and you'll see for yourself what a difference that makes, okay? And even in your, you know, other ways as well. Think about that balance with mind, body, soul. Think about that balance. Like, am I, you know, spending too much time, you know, at work, not enough time with my friends, spending too much time, you know, binging Love is Blind on Netflix, not enough time working my passion projects. Where is that balance? Find that balance. But it really is that balance, okay? That with, and the pentacles are earthbound, okay? So for your physical reality, but for a lot of y'all, it will be support in terms of money and wealth, okay? When I say wealth, think about wealth in all areas of your life, wealth and knowledge as well as, you know, monetarily. All right, now, or is that right? Monetarily? You did get the Five of Cups in your challenge area. All right, so this is really interesting because there is still something that you do need to let go. There is still something you need to let go. And I want you to ask yourself, what is that for you? All right? Is it something in your physical world? Is it something emotionally? Is it something spiritually? Is it something, you know, mentally, something that's going on up here, but it's really affecting you here? Okay? You do see that he is looking at the spilled cups. There's two full cups behind him. He can't even see it because he's so focused on what he's lost, all right? And it's not even like, for some Pisces, it might not even be a loss. It may be just something that could have happened, especially, you know, we did have that full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio that was really, really, really intense. It was really intense, all right? So as I said, for that reading, that eclipse has, you know, a power that extends for a long time. So it still could be something that could have been eclipsed from your life and you're still like, I miss it. Or it could be something that you let go and now you're just maybe thinking like, was that the right thing? But I want to show you something here. You see the spilled cups, okay? You see the wine pouring out of it. Take a closer look. What is that green stuff? What is that the green stuff coming out of that third cup? Is it poison? I don't know. Do you know? I mean, who knows? Who knows if that was actually good for you? So it is something that I want you to consider moving forward. Is, you know, if there is something that you may still feel the sting of, something that you may feel that could have been even like premature, like letting something go prematurely, or again, just something for you, what resonates with you in your physical world. It could be emotionally, it could be like spiritually, something that you're looking back on, all right? I want you to look forward, all right? He's looking back. The whole goal is to come to terms with this, move forward, pick up the cups, cross the bridge, you're at home, Comfort. Really good. All right. Now, you did get the world in your crown. And so this is indicating to me, there are 22 paths in the Tree of Life. There's 22 major arcanas. We've come to the end. This is the end of the hero's journey. This is the end of the fool's journey. This came up in your crown. It looks like you're ready. You're ready to come to the end of this one chapter in your life, start this new beginning, start just almost like start a new energy, right? So start this new path, start this new journey, and ask yourself, what is that? Like, is it your spiritual journey? Is it like a career? Is it a relationship? But there's this newness, but you really have to let this one thing go to move forward. And that gratitude is going to help the most. It is going to help the most. All right. The reason I say that is because you got the Four of Cups as well. You got the Four of Cups in the root of your spread. So not only did you get the Six of Pentacles in the heart of your spread, you got the Four of Cups in the root of your spread. And this is more of just, I say this card's like a test. It's testing your gratitude. And this is a very significant card. It's more significant than you would believe, actually. And the reason I say that is because you do see the Hand of Spirit offering this young man a cup, okay? And so you only see the Hand of Spirit in the aces. Only see them in the aces. The only card where it exists outside the aces. All right, so this is very significant, and this is saying have that gratitude, because right now you could be in a situation where something did happen and you saw it unfavorably. You could be in a situation this week where something will happen, okay? Because it really depends on what day you're watching this reading. But in the moment, something could happen, will happen, may happen that you see unfavorably. Something that is just not. It could be something that you asked for, you really wanted. It didn't turn out the way that you had expected. It could be that you are really bored in a situation, perhaps a job, perhaps a relationship. But here's what I'm going to point out. You see, again, the universe offering him a cup. He already has 3 full cups, and this is his reaction, crossing off his heart. All right, so this is a card of gratitude. Have that gratitude. When you have that gratitude, I say it all the time. I think I said in your last reading, it's all about energy. Gratitude is a high frequency, okay? It really does fuel positive energies in this universe. And so when you vibrate at a high frequency, you attract the things that you want. This is saying that there is something there's possibly a disconnect this week. And I want you to have a reaction other than this. I want you to say, let's say it is a job that let's say that you were applying for jobs and you went through 4 interviews. You got the job, but they didn't give you the benefits you wanted. They didn't give you they didn't match the salary you wanted. You're not going to take a base all of that and like beat everything in your, like apartment. Have that gratitude. Say, okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. I'm still grateful I had this opportunity. I'm still grateful that I got this offer. I know it's not meant for me. It just means something there is better. Because if I did take this job offer, then that dream job that I truly wanted, I wouldn't have even looked for it, and it never would have come into my life. So always have that gratitude in your life. Always have that gratitude, and that's really going to help fuel everything. You'll see the difference it makes. And Pisces, I'm not saying that you don't have that gratitude at all. I don't want you to think that's what I'm saying. I'm just reading your cards here, and this is just saying have that gratitude, okay? Because you also got the devil in your future. So it's almost like you have a reading where it's kind of like this tug of war. Like you're ready to go, but then something's holding you back. But you're just like, but I really want to move forward, but I just don't like this thing that I'm going to, like that tug of war. And now there's the devil in your future, which is all about, the devil represents everything you would think the devil represents, all right? Addictions, like drugs, alcohol, binging, love is blind all day. It's bad habits, bad behaviors, but also bad thought forms, or the way that you think about things, right? I say, and this is also a big trap. The devil is a big trap, seducing you into old ways or, patterns or even situations that are probably not good for you. All right. And so I want you to when you have that gratitude, again, this is going to be easy not to go back to old patterns or to bad behaviors or bad habits. And gratitude really is positive. As I said, match the frequency of the reality you want. You can't help but get that reality. Everything is made of energy. Everything is made of energy. We are made of energy down to the molecular level. Everything. And when I say everything, the thoughts in your head, okay? The words that come out of your mouths. So when you say things like, or even think things like, oh, nothing happens for me, or this sucks, I didn't want this, or why I've worked so hard and I'm not seeing any results, life is so unfair. Those are low energy frequencies that bring you into like tar pit energy, right? Tar pit, quicksand. So when you flip it, when you say, I'm excited for tomorrow because I'm going to get the things that I want, or this situation was unfavorable, but it just means it wasn't for me. And I'm glad that I experienced it because I learned from everything that I feel, all the emotions that I feel, anger, fear, confusion, doubt, lack of confidence. That only fuels me to empower myself. I'm going to empower myself because that's what I want for you, Pisces. I want you to feel empowered. I don't want you to feel powerless. The devil makes you feel powerless, all right? And so when you actually can get past that devil energy and not get trapped in it, there you go. You got the 7 of, so I pulled two clarifiers for you, okay? You avoid the devil, you get the 7 of Wands, all right? And then you get the King of Cups. So this is saying there is possibly something that you're really fighting for, and it could be a little exhausting for you, right? There could be something that maybe it is a job that you're, and you're not the only person that is, like there's other people that's applying for the job, or maybe it is a relationship where it's someone from the past that you really want to get back with because you thought they were your soulmate or twin flame or whatnot. But it really is just like whatever resonates with you, all right? But with the 7 this is a card of valor. This is drawing a line in the sand. This is standing up for what you believe in, like what you worked hard for. Don't let that devil take anything away from you, okay? Once you can get past that, you are going to be in a position where it's almost like fighting that devil energy, all right? And then, boom, once you're in the clear, you have the King of Cups, which is amazing, all right? King of Cups is Scorpio. It's, a fellow water sign, and King of Cups is, very Pisces energy too. I mean, you do see the symbol of the fish all over, jumping in the water, like all over this card. But the main thing is the King of Cups. Remember I talked about that love energy? There you go. He leads with his heart, he leads with his heart. A lot of love, a lot of pure emotion here, okay? Not only for everyone in his kingdom or everyone in his family, everyone that he loves, but also self-love. It's a big thing. Also, the King of Cups is the most intuitive. He's the most psychic, just like you, Pisces. Y'all are very intuitive. And so it's almost like just being in your element. One last thing I'm going to point out is you see that his throne is on top of water. Look how turbulent that water is. Nothing's going to knock him out. Nothing's going to knock him down from his throne. That's how emotionally stable he is. So once you get past that, you will be good. Once you get that past that devil energy, you will be absolutely good. You will be really, really great. Okay? Because it does look like you're ready to enter. You want to move past this anyway. You want to move forward. So let's get to your stuff, Pisces. Now, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. It really does help my channel grow. If you are new to my channel, if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. You're amazing. You really make my day. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I am very grateful and I do appreciate it. Now, Pisces, you're going through a week. Look, so you did get the 3 of Swords where it falls in your spread. This is you saying there has been something that could be a little heartbreaking this week, or you could have been experiencing something a little heartachy. And it's how you're seeing this week, okay? So remember what I talked about, that low energy. We don't want that. Okay, the goal here, you remember pulling out these swords. We want to pull out the swords. And again, where it falls in yourself, it's not saying that you are going to have a heartbreaking week. It's not saying that you are going to, something, heartbreaking is going to happen. It's saying that you are seeing a situation that has possibly had an emotional impact on you. Uh, but you have to see it in a different way. You have to shift your mindset. Because even though this is the heartbreak card, it is still the sword suit. So what's happening here is going up here. And then once you have all of that going up here, like, your logic, intellect, everything up here, it starts to control you, right? All those energies like of heartache and sorrow and fear and doubt, that controls you. And I don't want that to happen for you. I want you to own those feelings. I want you, remember what I said, I want you to feel empowered. Now, again, you have the Nine of Swords in your external factors area. And so it seems like there is something that could have happened where this week you are feeling like maybe you're mourning something, maybe you're grieving something, maybe you did something that you regretted, maybe someone did something bad to you. There could have been a fight, whatever it is. You're losing sleep. You may be losing sleep over it, but I don't want you to do that. And again, when you flip all those, like, when you flip everything, and I don't want to take up too much of your time talking about this, but when you go to bed at night, flip everything to a positive. Okay, that's, and I know that sounds like a cliche, but it really does work, because our brain enters something called theta mode, and I want you to Google it because it works. It's the reason why people actually like pray when they go to bed, people have like positive affirmations when they go to bed, people watch funny shows like 30 Rock when they go to bed, because it changes your physiologically, your brain. Just Google it. Okay, so instead of going to bed worrying about something or feeling bad about yourself, or feeling like things aren't going to work out for you, or being in that tar pit energy, that quicksand energy, flip everything. Again, like I said, flip it and say, I'm so excited for tomorrow, because I'm just going to nip this in the bud. I'm so excited for tomorrow because I'm going to just take care of this situation that shouldn't even be bothering me. I have this whole path in front of me and I can't even like get on it because this one thing is holding me back, right? Just empower yourself. I want you to feel liberated, not limited. Okay, I want you to choose love over fear, choose love over apathy, choose love. You to just love yourself. Okay, love yourself in this situation, because you also got the Five of Pentacles. It's like a lot of this is, for a lot of y'all, it's going to relate to well, I mean, relationships, yes, but it's going to relate to that one thing that is holding you back. When I said something's holding you back, this is your affirmation with the Five of Pentacles. This is saying that some of y'all have this, maybe you have this fear that something is going to hold you back, okay? Maybe you have this fear that something is holding you back and you can't move forward. And a lot of y'all have this hope to move forward from whatever's holding you back. It could be financially too. Pentacles are money and wealth, but remember, it still is our physical reality, all right? Your physical world. But still, ask yourself, what is holding you back? What is making you feel maybe like lonely or an outcast? Like, what are those things that you can face on full on and just say, I'm not going to put myself in this, mode of, self-victim, self-sabotage. I'm going to move forward. And the only reason I say that is because Pluto did go into Aquarius. And like I said, when that happened in March, that was your 12th house. It's your 12th house. You are the native ruler of the 12th house, so it may be easy for you to move past this. The 12th house is the subconscious, okay? But it's also like hidden enemies and self-sabotage, but also dreams. So pay attention to your dreams right now. They could be telling you things, but even still, with the fact that you got the Five of Pentacles, you got the Five of Cups in your challenger, you got the Devil here, you got the Nine of Swords, you got the Three of Swords, and then the Four of Cups in the root of your spreads. Raise your energy levels. That is the main takeaway. Have that gratitude. That is the main takeaway. When you have that gratitude, you will feel it. It'll make all the difference, okay? Do little things. one thing that I'd like to be one of those readers that actually like gives you advice and suggestions to do. And one thing that I used to do, and I had it on my phone. You know how like on your phone you can have reminders pop up as notifications. I had a reminder that said compliment someone, and so every day I had that pop up on my phone, and so I complimented someone every day. And so after this reading, do it. Send a compliment to a friend. Send a compliment to a family member. If you're standing in line at Whole Foods or wherever, a comic book store, watching this video right now, compliment the cashier. Tell them you love their hair. When you do that, you feel good. They feel good. They feel great. They're in a good mood. They go spread their good energy to someone else. They compliment someone else. And do you see how all that spreads? And it all started because of you, Pisces. You started that. You raised everyone's energy levels. So I really, really, I truly believe, with the King of Cups here, and as a clarifier, I truly believe you're going to get past all this, because there you go. In your final outcome, you have the Six of Swords. And this is saying that you are committed to moving past any low energy, low frequencies. You are ready to move forward, especially with the world in your crown. You are ready to move forward. This is all about moving forward. Look at my finger here. Look how turbulent the water is, okay? Look at them moving past it. It's smooth sailing from this point forward. The water is like clear as glass, all right? This is a great card. You see that, a lot of protection with this card. A lot of protection. He's with his family. The frame man's with his family. You see the swords in front of the boat, protecting them. I mean, this is good. And again, remember what I said, the swords are the mental suit. So it's all up here, just moving forward from anything that's holding you back, okay? Anything that's holding you back, moving forward from any turbulence in your life, anything that is really, really keeping you in like an energy mode where you just want to raise it, okay? Because that's what's going to be really healing. And if you want to clarify it, you're good. Pisces. You got the Two of Cups. So, what does this mean? Two things. One, this card is Venus in Cancer. As I said, Venus in Cancer is in your 5th house of love, romance, pleasure, creativity, self-expression. So, I don't want you to think, secondly, this is a card of true love, of like in layman's terms, the soulmate card, the twin flame card. This is two becoming one. You do see the caduceus in the middle between them, all right? Very old alchemical symbol that, it dates, we see it in cave drawings. That's how old it is and how long it's endured the test of time. But this is, if you do yoga, by the way, I mentioned yoga earlier, you would know it's like the kundalini going up from the base of your spine all the way through your 7 chakras to your crown, the divineness, divinity. I mean, this is beautiful. When I say two becoming one, this is like two becoming one. Now, the other message is this is also self-love. I want you to remember that, okay? If this is not, because this is very relationship related, partnership related, I want you to think in terms of work or romance, love at home. It's going to resonate more with love at home because of the fact that, Mars in Leo is in your 5th house, okay? Or I'm sorry, Venus in Cancer is in your 5th house. And then, the Sun in Gemini was, we're in your 4th house now. But it's really also going to resonate with you in terms of self-love. That's been brought up a couple times, but that self-love is really important. And once you move forward, you're golden. You're golden. You have the Two of Cups clarifying the Six of Swords, which is already a positive card moving forward, right? From anything holding you back. You have the King of Cups clarifying the Devil. I mean, you're and remember, don't forget, in the heart of your spread, you have the Six of Pentacles, all about that gratitude, and that love. So, Pisces, thanks so much for tuning in. This is going to be a big week for you. This is going to be a big week for you, but I'm very confident in you, all right? And you should be confident in yourself. That's what Mars and Leo does, okay? Builds that confidence in you, but again, you're fine. You're going to have a week where you just need to raise your energy levels. and you will be fine. You will be fine. All right. Pisces, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from you. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And next week, I do June. I do your June readings, and there's a lot going on in June. Whew. So it is a very different month from May. So can you believe we're already in summer? This year's just flown by. So Pisces. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.